I'm Fred Fleitz with the Center for Security Policy. With the clock rapidly ticking down on the June 30th deadline to get a nuclear agreement with Iran, the Obama administration is accelerating its dangerous concessions to get this deal. That's the view of Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who said on June 14th that due to these concessions, this deal is getting worse and worse. It's also the view of the Wall Street Journal, which said in a June 15th editorial that the Obama administration, just after an outline of this deal was released in early April, decided to defund an organization called IAEA, or Let's Go. This is a moderate Shiite group in Lebanon, the purpose of which is to counter the influence of Hezbollah. Hezbollah, as we all know, is Iran's terrorist proxy located in Lebanon. According to the Journal, the Obama administration also decided to drop sanctions against a Sri Lankan man named BSA Tahir. Now, Tahir is important because in 2004, he was put on a sanctions list because of his involvement in the AQ Khan network. AQ Khan is a Pakistani scientist who was the father of Pakistan's nuclear bomb, but he also helped nuclear weapons programs in Iran, Libya, and North Korea. Tahir was sanctioned by the Bush administration, but according to the Journal, sanctions are going to be dropped against him because Tahir's involvement allegedly was related to providing Iran with centrifuge equipment. And the Obama administration is trying to say that Iran's centrifuges are not part of a weapons program. So this is a significant decision to drop sanctions against this man, a decision that I think is very dangerous. I wrote about even more dangerous concessions offered by the Obama administration in the nuclear talks with Iran in a June 15th National Review article. This piece was based on a report by the Middle East Research Institute, or MEMRI. According to MEMRI, the Obama administration has offered huge concessions on how to verify a nuclear agreement and to write off an IAEA dossier on past Iranian weapons-related work. Now, the president has promised the most robust and intrusive inspections in history in this nuclear agreement. Unfortunately, the Iranians aren't playing ball, and this has become a major roadblock to the talks. Well, to get past this roadblock, the Obama administration is proposing token inspections of military and suspect facilities before a deal is finalized. In addition, a handful of Iranian nuclear scientists would be interviewed. Well, this is a major problem for two reasons. First of all, we know our intelligence on covert nuclear activities is far from perfect. We've seen this repeatedly in Iran and North Korea. And second, if there's nuclear weapons-related work going on, it's taking place in military and declared facilities. What's the point of having a robust verification of facilities where there will not be Iranian covert nuclear weapons being conducted? This is frankly an absurd concession. Making this concession even worse is a related U.S. offer to write off the IAEA's dossier on possible military dimensions. That's the UN euphemism for Iranian nuclear weapons-related work. The IAEA dossier on possible military dimensions has identified nuclear weapons-related work by Iran in 12 areas. In late 2013, Iran agreed to resolve all of these areas. But as of June 2015, it only resolved one of these areas. And it says the rest are based on fabrications, and it refuses to comment or answer questions about these areas. Experts believe that it is essential that a nuclear agreement with Iran require it to answer all questions about past weapons-related work. The reason is the IAEA needs a baseline for verification. If the IAEA does not know what types of nuclear weapons work in which Iran was engaged or where this work was being conducted, there can't be confidence that this agreement is being complied with. Well, I have a little bit of good news. As outrageous as the reported U.S. concessions were on how to verify a nuclear agreement with Iran and to write off the IAEA dossier on past nuclear weapons-related work, according to the MEMRI report, Supreme Leader Khamenei categorically rejected these concessions. But I got to tell you, we're not out of the woods, and I'm very afraid that as we approach the final days in these nuclear talks to get a nuclear agreement with Iran, more dangerous concessions from this administration are very likely. This is why the Center for Security Policy has launched a major campaign to educate Congress and the U.S. public on the dangers of this nuclear agreement being negotiated by the Obama administration, which we believe will shorten the timeline to an Iranian nuclear weapon and could lead to a regional war. To learn more, please go to our new website, irantruth.org, and you can always read analysis from the Center for Security Policy at our main website, securefreedom.org. I'm Fred Fleitz. Thanks for watching.